got both shots. We good? Hi. Come on and sit down.
Are we ready?
Yes. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Trying Little Tenderness. I know you saw the posting because my phone has been blowing simply up because they wanted to know, how did you get to be at the tasting room? Well, I tell you, we had a wonderful staff that hustles. And I hope you can hear us clearly. But we're at the tasting room, wine, bar, and shop. Come on in, Jenny. Have a seat.
Hi there.
Everybody, this is Jenny, the general manager. Yes, the general manager here at the tasting room, wine, bar, and shop. And in the background, people are mixing in mingling because they're hosting their single social this evening. Just so excited to be here. And we have some wonderful questions for you guys who want to know more about wine tasting. This is a simple, fabulous place. I'm going to make sure I ask the right questions. And Jenny, you want to say hi to our audience? And so Jenny, explain exactly what is the wine, the tasting room, wine, bar, and shop. I want to make sure I say it correct.
Okay. The Tasting Room Wine Bar and Shop, we're actually owned by Foxwood Winery, which is located in Middleburg, Virginia. We're owned by John Cook. Some of us, especially in the area, may know that name for sure. And what we do is we make Bordeaux-style blends and wines. We have 3 reds and 1 rosé. We have a new release of our 2011 rosé, which is amazing, which I'm very excited about. So the tasting rooms were set up to be like a satellite tasting room for Foxwood Winery to get our wines out in the area and allow people to try them, but also to let people experience other wines as well from all over the world. So we have some of our wines, but we also have wines from all over the country, and as well as imports as well. Okay. So
yeah, great. Tell us about your website before we really get into the show.
Okay. We do have a website. It's www.tastingroomwinebar.com. We actually have 4 locations, so each of the locations are included on our website. So we have Middleburg, which was the original tasting room, Ruston, which is second, Chevy Chase, and National Harbor, which is our most recent.
So that's where we are today.
That's where we are today.
The National Harbor.
Exactly, and you can go on our website and you can kind of check out our spot. For 2 of our locations, we have webcams, so you can always check in, see what's going on at the bars. We also have events that we post on our website as well. And then you can also link into the Foxwood Winery as well and get some more information on that.
Now, what is the schedule for the tasting room?
The one in National Harbor. We're currently on kind of winter-spring hours. Okay. So we will be updating our hours, and it will be included on the website. Currently, we're closed on Mondays. We're open Tuesdays through Thursdays, 5 to 10. And then we're open Fridays and Saturdays, noon to midnight. Sundays, noon to 9.
Noon to 9.
Yes.
Now, I wanted to highlight that because I know I can't truck it over here at lunchtime looking for everybody to not know the hours. And I said, oh, that's so important to know. But to know that you're open way into the evenings, like the dinner time. So this is a great spot to come and relax. They give you your own room for happy hour.
Yes. And we do have happy hours on Monday. Here we have it Tuesdays through Fridays.
Now, do you also allow private events?
We do. We love private events, and it's great, especially in our locations, because people love our events, our private events. We offer them, generally speaking, even you can get more information online as well, and you would just email us for information. But we offer private events, usually set up in 2-hour increments, so like 5 to 7 or whatever. And we close the bars down to just your party. They love it. They love it because it gets people mingling around the machines, and so we have corporate events. We've had birthday parties.
Okay.
We had a huge birthday party where we had a tent set up. We got it was like all out. So, and you can do the machines, or you can do just buy bottles of wine for your drink, or however you want to do it.
Okay. I'll wait because I'm gonna So, and what is the capacity?
Inside at National Harbor, our capacity is we probably do 70 inside if we get a reception staff.
Yeah.
With the tables, probably more like 50. And then outside we have a big area we could do 70 to 80.
So how do you host the wine tasting?
We do, what we do is, generally we have, for us here, we'll have special events where we do specific wine tastings, or maybe everyday wine tasting with our machines. So with the machines, we have 36 wines on our machines that offer taste, half glass, full glass options. So you can do your little wine tasting. It's kind of a self-serve tasting in our menus. Each of our wines are described. The taste, so it kind of gives you a little guidance as what to expect in the wine.
So you walk with the menu and the instructions.
Yeah. So, and you've got, you'll see the menus have 1 through 36 numbered, and then on the machines they have the numbers above each position for what it relates to. Now, then we also host. It's alright, it happens when I talk too much. Then we also host more formal events that you can find on our website. Like, for example, on Sunday we actually have one in Reston, and what we do is we just put it out there. You RSVP, you come in, and we usually do either 5 or 10 wines, depending on what the tasting is, and we pour an ounce for everybody and go over in more detail each wine.
So you really teach.
Yeah, about each wine. A lot of what's so great about our wines is not only do they taste good, but they also have great stories behind them in most cases, and they're also more boutique-y, so it's not like you're going to find the wines that we try at like a Whole Foods or a We try to keep them a little more special.
Exclusive.
Exactly.
I love it. All right. Can a wine tasting be used as a fundraiser?
Yes, we actually did have a fundraiser in our location, the National Harbor location, and what they did was they paid for the cards for their guests and some food, and then the guests came in and paid whatever I guess the ticket price was for that event.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I understand. So, how many types of wines are served at a wine tasting? I know you kind of answered that.
Yeah,
At this one,
you got 36 you can choose from. Okay. So, and a pretty broad spectrum of different types of wines. We're trying to do it that way. We do our more formal tastings, like I said, it's usually 5 to 10.
So you can really taste.
Yeah, and you're really you're doing so much more of it's more of a class style.
Oh,
whereas here it's kind of go for it. These things happen. Whereas here it's more of you're kind of doing your own little tasting. It's great either way though. I mean, some people like to just, be able to take their time, smell the wine, taste the wine. What I personally like to do is I'll pour myself some wine, and then I'll do my smell and my taste, and try to come up with what I think that the wine smells or tastes like, and then open the menu and see. Yeah, and then see if any of it matches to what the professionals have.
Well, I mean, since you started down that road, I wanted to ask about the flavor, and I was doing my study, ladies and gentlemen, and the air rating incorrect, and the aroma, the flavor, and I think I did. So I was like, okay, I seen it. I have no idea why you do it, but I've seen it.
So I will tell you. So this is what you want with the white wine, with the white wine, for example. I probably should have poured my own glass. So with the white wine, you usually want to hold it down here, not up here. And the only reason is because when you hold it up here, the temperature from your hand warms your cold wine. And it will change the flavor, believe it or not. So, because the warmer it gets, the more the taste actually does change. That's why you want to drink it when it's crisp and white, cold. And then this does open the wine up a little bit. And also what it does, you'll notice it's bringing it up, so it also gets closer to your nose too, so you're going to taste just fine. The other thing you want to do, if you're wine, you're not going to see it, but if you love with a lot of the bigger body, like more alcohol content wines, you're going to see legs like running down the side of the glass.
You want to get that?
Well, here, hold that. I'll show you.
And I'll talk.
Yeah, you talk.
Isn't this fabulous, ladies and gentlemen? It is not too late. If you're in the DMV area, come on down to the National Harbor and join us here at the tasting room. I can do my hair off. But join us at the tasting room. The parking lot's right across the street. You guys grab your friends. It's a single social, but you don't have to be single to come on. Come on down, right on Waterfront Street. Is that right, baby? Waterfront Street. Where you can see as soon as you come on in, and they're here from 7 to 9. It's 7 to 9, 7 to 10. 7 to 10. So you have to come in and enjoy. She's going to explain it a little more, but you get a little key card. It's called, what do you call it? E-something. But you get the little card and you stick it in the machine, and you can get a tasting, which is what we have, or you can get a full glass or half a glass. Or of course you can just buy the bottle. So stop by, come on down, give us a hug. We can take a picture and of course, post it live on Facebook. We would be so happy to see all of our audience. So glad to see that. It's this Friday night that we're live taping, so we'll see the repeat. You can still come to the tasting room, but we won't be here. So Jenny is actually getting a glass of wine, so you can see the different runs of it, and so she's going to continue explaining the different types of wine. So we definitely want you to come to the tasting room. You heard us say that you can have a birthday party here, you can have a corporate event, whatever you want to do. It's probably a great place for a bridal shower. I think we're actually going to use it to do one of our launch parties for Wine New Toys that we have coming out. So you guys, come on over to the tasting room. It is a fabulous spot. And did you hear us say that they had a tent out there? So we'll get the tent. Come on back, Jenny.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. Alright, so we're going to try this one. This one has the most alcohol of what we have in the bar right now, which is 15.2% in our Zin. So when you turn it, you're going to see these little things coming down?
Oh, yeah.
It's probably hard for you guys.
Can you see it on the camera?
A little bit. So those are legs, and the more legs you have, or the slower it comes down,
Yeah.
the more alcohol content there is. So then the next thing to do, so you can, and then also the colors. There's colors, different colors. Every wine has their own color. So here's this yellow, obviously. This one's like purple, a little ruby maybe, depending on the lighting. But the darker it is, the more the fuller body it is. So like a Pinot is going to be nice and light, whereas this is going to be a little darker. Alright, and then what is flowers?
Flowers.
Flowers. I smell cinnamon. Mine's a red one. Today I smell some cinnamon. And usually what you're going to pull is smells that you're familiar with. Obviously, if I don't know what, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something. Like anise is one of I think it's I don't know what that smells like. Boysenberry is another one. Like, I don't know what boysenberry is. I'm not going to smell it in my wine. But like cinnamon, I always pick up chocolate. Okay. Because I know what chocolate smells like. So, you get a bunch of smell. Was it put chocolate? No. It actually comes from the soil. The different, like when grapes are growing, their soil, it affects the taste. And also how they make them and all that stuff brings out these different flavors and smells, and it's like so amazing. I can't even. But next we get to taste. You want to taste? Yeah. Alright. So we've smelled, we've looked and see how much alcohol there is. There's way more in mine than there is yours. I have to keep this to show. Alright, so then you're going to sip it. And then you're going to slurp around a little bit. And what that does is it brings out the flavors. There's different flavors you'll catch in different parts of your mouth and different parts of the tongue. So that's why when you get people like doing the slurps and stuff, that's what they're doing. They're kind of taking in the whole taste of the wine, the flavor, the complexity.
So a real connoisseur would know another connoisseur is really enjoying the wine where someone else might think they're just
long people. Why do they need to be so loud? So yeah, so that's why when you see
do you? Okay, for sure. It almost tastes like a Granny Smith.
See, and you pick up taste, you know, too. These are dark berries.
Dark
berries. So that's how that works. And then, I mean, there's so much more to it. Then you have to finish. Whereas, like, if you can feel it in your mouth for a long time, the finish is longer. And then there's tannins, you know, like, if you're doing that, there's a lot of tannins in the wine, which just means it was held in the skins for a long period of time, which makes it, you know, like grapes. The grape skins are pretty tannic, so it gives you kind of that effect. So, sorry. Going on and on.
Educate our
yes,
and get them in here and have parties here. What foods pair best with red, white, or sparkling?
Alright, so sparkling depends on the sparkling. Seafood goes really well with the sparkling. If it's a sweeter, actually sometimes when it's not sweet, desserts go really well with sparkling wines. With red wines, you've got the red meats usually go really well. So like big full-bodied red wine, you're gonna want a really big steak, something delicious. And then I mean, hamburgers go good with it, pizza. So you got your pastas too as well. That's why Italians, you know, they love their wine with their And then whites go well with chicken, seafood, some desserts as well. Believe it or not, like sweet wines, you want to pair with sweet foods. But nothing too. I think the wine is supposed to be sweeter than the food is. So it's really, you know what I do? I'll have customers come in and they'll be, because we're a shop too, so you can take bottles to go. So they'll say, I'm going to dinner tonight, you know, what should I bring? And I'm like, what should you have for dinner tonight? And then we'll Google it a lot of times and come up with some options for them. Because there's usually a bunch of different things you can do with different wines. So I brought, to Easter dinner, I brought a off-dry Riesling. Or I shouldn't call it brunch, it was a more brunch. For Christmas dinner, my mom makes lamb. So I brought a Barolo, which is an Italian wine. So
that's Italian red wine?
Yes. And another thing, which is really interesting, is a lot of times, like, depending on the region, regions make wines that go with their food generally. So, a lot of Italian wines are going to go well with Italian.
Okay.
So,
Right, all right. And what is a wine tasting?
alright.
I was doing my research. I was really researching.
Wine tastings are so much fun. We actually did one at an event, I think last year. And what it is you basically get a wine, a taste of a wine, but you don't know what it is. So you have to kind of guess based on its characteristics, assuming you know what it is. Yeah. Like normal people drinking are not going to know. I may be able to pull a few out of my head sometimes, but so like I would hand you a wine and I would put it down and I would say, taste the wine and tell me what it is. What do you taste? What's the flavor? What's the aroma? And what kind of wine do you think it is? So you have to guess the varietal, which is really hard since there's like 5,000 different types of drinks in the world, right? For wine. So
that you really need to know.
You do need to
So
know.
that's something you need to work up to as you become a wine connoisseur.
Exactly.
So that means you would have to come back repeatedly to the tasting room.
Exactly.
Wine.
Try new wines. Become an expert.
All right. We're working it. Now, you touched on it a little bit. So what temperature should the wine should be served, the red, the white, the sparkling? And since you pointed out that we need to hold it by the stem, I'm going to ask you 2 questions now, so I won't forget. Okay. The different types of glass.
Yeah. Alright, so there's the flutes for the sparkling, generally, so it's going to be like a thinner glass with a stem. The ones we use are tasting glasses or tasting room. So we want the tasting room to have tasting glasses. It kind of goes with our theme. Usually a bigger red. You want a bigger rounder glass. The whites can be in smaller glasses, and you'll notice in restaurants they'll sometimes have different wine glasses set out, and it just depends on what you order which one they'll pour. So the bigger ones are good because they let the air in, so they let it breathe for the red glasses. It also gets the nose going, whereas the whites kind of keep that chilliness. And then the flute actually keeps the sparklies from getting out, so it keeps it more sparkling. And as far as stem versus non-stem, I actually was looking at this the other day. The stem is more professional. The stemless glasses that have become really popular, they're more durable, which is one of the reasons why they are so popular. You can kind of bring them anywhere and they'll last.
But then it's because of now that you say it doesn't exist. Because if you're holding it, you're changing the flavor.
Exactly.
So you
don't, I mean, that's when you have a wine drinker, they're going to drink out of a stem. Yeah.
Wow, that's so much information. Right, so much. I think we're going to host a wine today. I think we're going to have to.
So we should.
We're going to put that down. I know you're watching. Write that down in your quick book. So we come here and learn to taste wines like an expert. Yeah. Did I see something about a membership card?
Yes. So we have these cards. These are the cards that you use in the machines for the taste tap glass pour glass options. I'm so used to talking so loud. It's actually 1 ounce, 3 ounce, 5 ounce pour options of the 36 wines listed in the menu. Which I always say equals taste tap glass pour glass. So it's easier to like see it in your head. And the ounces, like the tastes usually range between $2 an ounce up to $5 or $6 an ounce, depending on the price of the bottle. Generally speaking, the whites are going to be less expensive than the reds. And then you can put whatever denomination. It's a minimum of $10 on the card. And you stick it in the machine, lower your glass under the spout, and then you push the button to the size you want. And out comes your wine. Such a cool little concept.
So this card can actually be a gift card.
Yes, we are. Yes. We also, I mean, like, especially with residents and stuff, they just kind of bring their card in, fill it up, come in, you know, play around with the wine a little bit, take it back with them, and come back again and refill it.
So this is a wonderful girls' night out, barbecue shower, bachelorette party,
Which all type of
party. You want husband out the house for a little while. This is a great spot, a wonderful atmosphere, and I challenge you guys to come out to the tasting room. We have a few more questions. For tonight, you're hosting the single social.
Yes, we are.
So what are the socials? What are the events that you have coming up?
We actually have some really cool.
Okay.
I'm going to cheat a little bit.
That's
because I know our basic events. I know, like, Sunday we have our wine tasting in Reston, Virginia. It's not too far. If you decide to do that, it's at 2 o'clock. On Tuesday night, we're doing it in Reston. We're doing another one of a single social in our Reston location. Monday, again in Reston, on the 30th, we actually, this is the best thing ever. You're going to love this. I got to figure out when it's coming to National Harbor, too. I got it. Okay, so in Reston, we have the Red Pound Lobster Truck. Am I saying that right?
I guess.
I'll tell you what it is.
You said lobster, you have
Yeah. And what they did in our National Harbor location is they set out their truck and served lobster rolls and shrimp rolls and like cream chowder out of the truck. And then those customers come in and we have a list of wines that would pair well with their lobster. So I'm looking here because I know we're doing something here. We're also doing Cinco de Mayo. We'll be doing Cinco de Mayo all day.
One of my favorite days.
So fun. Okay, let's see. National Harbor, it says Saturday, May 19th is when we're going to do some sort of food truck.
So wait a minute, is this some sort of food truck, so it might not be lobster?
It might, but there's all kinds of things. I think they are, honestly, I think they're talking about it. But I don't know yet. So I would check our website under events to see what we have going on.
Well, let me ask you this. So on the website, is there a way where you can sign up and get regular monthly postings? Or
there's an email, there is a group that gets emails. If for some reason, I'm going to put this out there, hope I don't get slammed with emails. If for some reason it's not on there, links where you can sign up for a newsletter, if you shoot us an email at the party, or it's party@thetastingroomwinebar.com, or it's contact@boxwoodwinery.com. I'll work on that.
Okay. So you guys, just keep checking the website. If it's there, utilize it. If it's not, just keep checking the website and look at the different events. It's April, so go ahead and start looking for May, June. Look for the whole summer, see what they have. And I love the National Harbor. I came out here on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday when we fly over the shuttle? Was it Wednesday? I came out here. I got my pictures posted. So I love coming out here. We come out here for the movie, and we're going to do a story, a couple other stories in the area. And it's a great place to come and just walk. It's just a fabulous place. Just think of yourself, think of your family. My girls and I come down here all the time. We catch the water taxi. Our next goal is to get on the speedboat. I forgot what it's called. But I just love our area, the DMV area. I challenge you to go out to Reston. I do have a question about the winery.
Yes.
What can you go to the winery? Can you go to the winery?
Okay, I'm going to
Explain the winery.
Yeah, I'll preface it a little bit. Currently, we are appointment only. So you sign up, you can set your appointments online. That may change. There's talk of it changing in the future, where they might open it up to the public. But for now, make your reservations. Make your appointments. It's totally worth seeing.
Yeah.
I like to call it Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory for adults.
Okay.
Because it's super cool. It's got the stainless steel. When you come into the bar, you look at the pictures on the wall. Those are all of our winery. It's awesome out there. Barrel room. It's amazing. It's amazing.
I got a great idea. Let me talk it out right here, right now. I think what we can do is park here. And we have some friends who have a limousine shuttle. Have that pick us up here and take us out to the winery. Enjoy the winery and come back. And by the time we finish here, we have to be on the water. So that's a great plan. We should actually make that happen. My mind gets a ticket. That's why I have great people around me to make it happen. Yes, that would be absolutely fabulous. So what else would you like to share about this beautiful atmosphere here at the Tasting?
I've worked here for a little over 2 years now, and one of the things that I think we try to focus on at all our events is service. So when you walk in, you're not like, you don't feel like uptight, you know, that uncomfortable feeling that you may feel. There's no intimidation. I mean, we're not, nobody that, I shouldn't say nobody that works here, but many of us that work here we're not sommeliers. We're just normal people that love wine. And we like to share with you, and we like to help you find what you like. So if you come in and you know, you're not really sure what you want to try, we'll start with red or white, sweet or dry, you know, to kind of get down to the nitty-gritty of what you're looking for, so that at the end of your experience, you're happy. I manage Ruston and National Harbor, and I stress to everybody that works how important that is. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have a good experience, you have to come back. So we try to keep it fun and lighthearted and just have a really good time.
Okay.
And everybody here, loves their jobs. So we all have a really great time at work. It's great.
I felt the love when you walked in, just seeing everybody just sitting there and just enjoying the social. It is simply fabulous. And guess what? They have an outside side, and it's full of people out there. So if there is space for everyone, you would really, really enjoy. And it's not too cool tonight. It's like just perfect. And the sky is clear.
It's great outside tonight, for sure.
So I know the residents come on down and
yeah.
So what are some of the things you have on the menu? I saw some trees coming up.
Oh yeah, we have food. We have, I can actually give you a list, but I'll keep it nice and sweet and simple. We have olives, almonds for something just really light where you just want to munch a little bit. We have hummus, bruschetta, cheese plates. We have a hamburger platter that's amazing. It's bacon wrapped scallops. We have little phyllo stars that have like cheese and fruits in them. Like artichoke, spinach artichoke pastry. They're just nice little additions to the wine, so they really are. We also have a caprese salad, a spinach salad, mayonnaise, and then of course our desserts, which are our cheesecake, which go really well with like the sparklings and the whites, and the chocolate cake, which is really good. And the pork, of course. We can't forget about pork, which is a fortified, like really full-bodied sweet wine. So yeah, we have a lot to offer.
Now, something I failed to mention, and I just remembered it when I was studying, was there's white, there's red, and there was rosé.
There's rosé, which is actually considered a red wine, even though it's sort of chilled and it's really light. And the reason is because the rosés actually come from red wine grapes. They're just juiced early, so they don't get any of that color from the skins. They're juiced within usually a few hours, and then out comes this light, yeah.
So The white is cold. White's cold. The red is warm.
So, not necessarily, actually. A lot of red wines are really good chilled. So, like at the 60 to 65 degree temperature. Whereas, like, I mean, most people, I think, you know, if you're just hanging out at home, you're just gonna have your wine, your red wine room temperature. But they do go really well chilled as well. Not too chilled, but you gotta find that little balance. Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you my, just so excited. I'm so into what you're saying, I forget to
Keep it alive.
keep going, but I'm going to keep it going. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to Tasting Room Wine Bar and Shop.
Yes.
Like you said, you can take a bottle of wine with you tonight.
Yeah, it's actually we offer $10 off our to-go bottles. So if you find a bottle you like yours, you take $10 off the menu price and you can take it home.
And they're wonderful gifts, wonderful housewarming, bridal shower, wedding gifts. And of course, if you don't see anything that you like, or you think your guests will like, you can always get a gift card. I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. I was like, this is great.
Yes, you can.
And then I just want to challenge you, if you want to do anything, I have a bucket list and I'm slowly checking it off. And one thing I wanted to always do was a wine tasting. So when I saw the room, I was like, my bucket list. And it's a different crowd. It's a different audience, and you will meet different people, especially if you come out of your bar, out of your show. And it's just a great event. You can stay here by yourself, or you can come and meet people. You know my name, but I stick it on here anyway. But you can meet people and interact. They're all levels, financing. So it doesn't matter. You are just here. And I challenge you to come out and learn. And like I said, it's a great fundraising opportunity. And join Jenny and she'll just educate you. But I think what we're really going to do, we're going to look into that limo. It's a limo truck. I forgot what it's actually called, but it seems about 12 people. Right here. Just going out to the winery, see everything. How long is the tour of the winery? I told her I was going to ask you a question. She didn't get an answer. Okay, next one.
There's a lot to see there.
We'll look on the website. Just trying to plan, you know, exactly what time we'll pick up. So, if you do it properly, you won't become a target.
Correct. That. Speaking of which, you know, like when you taste wine, like if you taste it for a living, like some of us, it's a good point to submit. Okay. I know people think it's gross, and it took me longer than I'd like to admit to finally agree to start spitting when tasting wine. But it is important because you're tasting 20 wines. Which is a lot. Maybe let's be a little more realistic. That's
why I have 5.
Yeah, that's why you stick with 5, because technically 5 tastings would be 1 glass. But if you're trying, but you try them so quickly, you know, whereas you're sitting and having a glass of wine, you're gonna drink it slow, you know, and you're gonna be chatting. Whereas when you're doing tastes, it goes down pretty quickly. So that's why, you know, you'll see people spit their wine out, because you can still get the taste of the wine in your mouth. Yeah, but now it's following. Okay, well that's yeah. Okay, so at a true tasting, you should spit. Yes, correct. At the wine bar, we I mean, unless somebody asks, I'm not giving them a thing to spit in. But it's a thing they like to. Oh, yeah, we have one. What's it? It's spittoon? Spittoon. I told you I studied this, so they have a spittoon. Yeah. Right. That is funny. That's pretty funny. Like it's impressive. It's impressive that you knew that. I'm telling you, I really researched the show. Because I was laughing because I knew the narrating. So just to actually know, I mean, because I really wanted to know about it. I'm telling you,
when we were driving, we were on our way. We were right to the airport. I was just, when I was told that I get excited. So I was very excited. I said, it's a tasty room. I wonder, is it really what it is? And so when I went on the website and I found it, I kept coming. It's like, duh, I'm just calling something and set it up. I'm just telling you guys said yes, you can come through. Like, yeah, I just want to tell everybody.
I just wanted to ask if you were going to talk about getting ready to go.
Well, ladies, we're going to keep you trying. So, we're live. So, sorry. That's okay. No, I was just here this way. I know. That's what I said. I'm going to keep talking while you still do. Well, I know they said, we're supposed to be doing a rap.
Yeah, we're doing a rap.
Yeah, they're giving away a bottle. I told you guys to come on in here at 7 o'clock. See, you missed it.
Well, yeah, because she's going to do one.
So how are you going to do? Okay, so she said you might do one more. So the social, we're talking about you, the millions of you. The social event is from 7 to 10.
Yes.
7 to 10 is 8:43. So we got to come down here to the National Harbor and get your card. I have my card if you're waiting. And I have a good friend of mine that was listening who loves Moscato World. This is called Jam Juice. Jam Juice. I don't know what it is. Jam Jar. You know, but so this is so cool. And then I have another girlfriend. OCD, I love her. Would definitely change everything.
Yeah, and some people do.
And I love her with her OCD self, but she went with the Prince and stuff. Yeah. But I mean, you just gotta love your friends. But that's why they're your friends, and I know she's locked on and listening. And love her, great support. So again, this is the tasting room. You guys see the people. You guys see the people on the inside. You don't see all the people that are outside. It is just simply great. So just totally. So we're gonna keep going to do this. So I tell you that we're live. So it's okay. So we're gonna get off here and let her mix and mingle and do her thing. What you've been listening to, try a little tenderness, but most importantly, that I want you to know, don't stress about the wines. Just come on into the tasting room and learn what you can, because it's not a stressful situation, because you got Jenny who will help you to educate you about it. And most wine lovers are happy to discuss about it. So if you have it on tour, bring them with you and they'll share their love of wine with you. This is a great place to meet people. So you explain to them that you're a newbie and you're just here, and maybe someone with some education can come and just walk you through the tasting. They would love to have you. Again, just challenge you to open your mind and open your palate to the wines, the different wines. Don't lock yourself in a box. I know some friends who only do red and some friends who only drink wine, but this is a tasty one, so try it. You might find something that you really might enjoy. So Jenny, thank you so much for letting us come together to the Tasting Room Wine Bar and Shop. We're at the National Harbor. Go to their website, ladies and gentlemen, and you'll see the 4 different locations. Yes. It's Reston, Middleburg, Chevy Chase, and the National Harbor. And then keep in touch with us on Facebook and Twitter, because we're really going to make it happen. We're going to go to the winery and really expand our minds and open up our horizons. As you should. And again, thank you, Jenny, for letting us come, and thank you to the owners for saying yes that we can have it. So we're going off a few minutes early, but we might just let it play in the background. But I want you to really enjoy this. So you guys, love you so much. Thank you for joining us to try a little tenderness. We'll see you Tuesday We're going to interview Utopia. It's an up-and-coming bakery and cupcake shop. We're going into the bakery, so
we're doing that.
go ahead. Thank you for joining us on Try to Listen to This. Love you so much. See you on Tuesday. Good night, everybody.